I start to go down to like a negative spiral a bit when I think about the surveillance state and how many things are prohibited and how our freedoms are stripped from us, more and more as the decades pass. I can't understand. I was looking up why is DMT illegal. Okay, now here's my thing. I'm free all drugs, right?
Right.
I heard Andrew Callahan, I think, say this, or somebody said it. Maybe it was Hamilton Morris, but yeah, it was Hamilton Morris, and he was basically saying that people hate the idea of having a heroin store, right? Go to the store, you get the heroin. He goes, what they're not accepting is we have heroin stores.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day.
Right, and they're
they're
like,
unregulated
laced with other shit.
Exactly.
And
he's like
killing people.
He's like saying that you don't want a heroin
right.
store, is just saying like you don't want it. Yeah, no kidding.
Right.
Right. But to say we can't have a heroin store, you already do have it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's just an interesting thing for them to look at.
Right. And
but the heroin one, because it's so extremely addictive and damaging, and it will rip away everything you've ever loved. Right.
Right.
I get why that one could be illegal, like from a safety standpoint, maybe.
Right.
If they really cared about us, type thing, but which is highly unlikely.
Right.
But when I looked up the DMT, I'm like, why don't they make DMT legal? And it's like threat to social order. That's a weird little word. That's like the dog whistle.
Yeah,
like a threat to social. We're controlling you,
right?
And we don't want you to just have unbridled access to this.
So that's their only reason for it being illegal. I mean,
no, not
what
the
about,
only
like,
reason. It had like I could give you the
I'm
6
sure
bullet
it's, like,
points.
could
Yeah,
kill. I mean, it has some sort of.
Well,
whatever,
it got caught up with all the other drugs at the time. Yeah. When they were sweeping all them,
shit.
making all them. So it's Schedule 1. It's the same schedule as heroin, which is crazy.
Well, that's what weed is. Schedule 1.
What?
They're trying to.
I thought it had medical benefit, though. They admitted.
I thought they were. I think the federal. I think they were talking about lowering it to like a Schedule 3 or something.
Yeah, they hadn't done that.
I don't think
that's
so.
crazy.
Maybe not federally or something. I don't know. Maybe they left it up to states to do that or something. I'm not sure, but I guess I don't know. Like, would more people do heroin if it was legal? You think?
No.
No?
Maybe.
Yeah, probably. I think at first.
I think less people would die.
Oh, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So like, okay, if 500 more people try it, but 5,000 less die.
Yeah.
Cool. You know what I mean?
Then you got 500 more heroin addicts.
Maybe, yeah. I don't. There's not many people who are like, the only reason I won't do heroin is because it's illegal.
Yeah,
not many.
Right,
I'm sure there are some.
Of course. And some might just be curious. If there was a heroin store, I mean, I might check it out. Obviously, I would check it out, but I mean, had I not had an interest in that ever before and I saw it, I might be curious.
Would you try heroin if it was in a store, Mike?
I mean, yeah, but I'm not on Mike, so
whatever. He said he would.
He said he's done it.
Yeah.
Well, especially when I'm an old man, like I'm gonna do heroin.
Bro.
That's what I said.
Bro, that's like when they talk about them old people catching STDs in the home. It's like, bro, what?
Yeah, I want to wait till I'm old so I can live.
Yeah, I'm 67. It's like when you don't have your entire life that you're gonna get rid of.
Right.
Like when your entire life is another 3 years.
And like the fucking your insurance is paying for it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be on as many prescription drugs as they'll give me.
Yeah.
I don't know why all old people aren't.
Yeah, well, that's like you had old people like our grandfather who wouldn't do fucking weed gummies.
Right.
In severe pain for multiple years.
Like crippling pain.
Like actual crippling pain. And we're like,
no,
try some weed. He's like, I'm not a fucking hippie.
Right. That's so crazy to me.
He's like, what do you think? I'm some kind of fucking loser?
That's wild. Well, I mean, they did find out that aspirin kills you or something, right?
No, I think it makes you gay and retarded. Or no, Advil makes you gay, Tylenol makes you retarded, I think was the thing. I didn't listen to the press conference.
It's acetaminophen or something.
Well,
right?
you said it better than the president.
Right.
You had a little trouble with that one. That was a funky word.
I know.
Yeah, it's funny, the whole cause correlation thing. When he brought up the Amish, did you hear that?
Oh, no, I didn't hear it, but I've heard something like that before. Like, no, Amish don't have any of that autism or any of that type of shit.
Because they just don't get checked.
Well... Yeah,
it's like when they say the divorce was low in fucking Iran.
You don't. Sometimes you don't have to get checked to know.
I think a lot of the large statistics are from people who it's not very extreme. Do you know what I mean? I don't think we're talking nonverbals like most of them.
Yeah, but I mean, you see.
If the Amish have one who's nonverbal, they take it out in the woods and kill it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like, hey, there's nothing on paper.
Or he's like pulling the plow or some shit.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. They got him doing retard stuff in the back. They just don't even claim him. You know what I mean? They don't even tell him he's a person.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
like,
I guess. Yeah. Because they're definitely not going to showcase them or put them out.
They have their own rules, right? It's like
that's
me having a cult and being like, there's no crime in here. There's
Yeah.
no crime in this cult. It's
Right.
like, yeah, you hear it
Yeah,
from
of
me. Of course there ain't no
Right.
fucking crime, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a funny one. You know.
I guess, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. The fucking vaccine shit, like giving them all at one time as into infants and all that shit. I mean, there's got to be something to that. And why is there like lead and mercury and fucking
I'm not
weird
smart
ass
enough
other
to know
shit?
what's
No,
supposed
me
to be
either.
in it.
But I mean,
so that's
I
why
don't,
that question sucks.
Yeah.
Because
I
it's
got
like,
it,
what's
but-
supposed to be in an...
I mean, I just feel like lead shouldn't be.
You, the
know
guy
what I
who's
mean?
never
Like,
graduated
I'm not
science
a scientist.
class. I
No, I'm not a
know,
scientist,
I
but I
know.
don't think you should be injecting lead into infants.
So do you think they're doing it to harm the infants, or it has to have some utility?
So, or
You know?
or like fucking
Everyone's
like,
thinking, what do you got?
like the fucking shit that was like a byproduct of the oil industry that they just made, like shit. Now it's in our food. I don't know what it is. Fucking olive oil,
Vegemite or
yeah,
something.
vegetable oil
Veggie
or whatever the
Tales.
fuck it is. Like, yeah, it was just like a byproduct. So they're like, oh, what can we do with all this shit? Oh, let's just fucking sell it, put it in everything. Like, yeah, it might not have been like nefarious off the bat. It might have just been some fucking
Right, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's like an
shady
intentional
business
harm
deal
program.
or shit.
Right.
And then now that they know about
There's
it, or
probably not
they're
enough
just turning a blind eye to
regulations.
it.
All the pharmaceutical companies are for profit.
Yeah,
Hey,
of
what are you gonna
course,
do?
of
You
course,
know,
yeah, they're not solving any diseases or curing anything, or they're just
making money.
making money off of it, right?
You know, I mean, Kellogg's lied about the fucking.
Well, that's
food
supposed to stop making you jerk off or something, right? What was
Yeah.
that, cornflakes or something? Was
I think
supposed
that
to
was
stop
the
getting you to
Kellogg's guy.
masturbate?
Yeah, cornflakes. Yeah, it's to
He was in
stop
like a
masturbation.
mental asylum or something, I think. He was in he was like a doctor at an insane asylum. He made cornflakes to get patients to stop jerking off or something.
The fact that you can be in
Fact
an
check that.
insane asylum. No, he did. He did it. I remember because it was like a Quaker thing. It was like some type of Quaker oats. It was
Yeah.
Quaker oats. I
May
think.
have been.
to
Well, no, it
something-
was Kellogg's, and then it was him and Post. Him and Kellogg's and Post were like battling. I saw it on
Malone?
like, no, not Post Malone. Post the cereal.
Never
I
even
can't
heard of
remember
it.
the guy's name, but yeah, it was fucking Eugene Post or something. I don't know, some guy Post. They were like competing against each other. and-
for cereal or for the stopping and jerking off.
Well, I think it
'Cause I
was
feel
for
like
the
they were
cereal. I
unsuccessful.
think it was for the cereal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You eating cereal still or what?
nah, I haven't eaten cereal in a while. I
Mike,
like it.
cereal? You want
like
to
it.
see?
No, because you gotta get milk.
It's
Milk's
just one.
expensive.
It's just a step.
You just don't
Well,
like
the
milk,
problem
or-
for me is milk's weird. Like every time you open milk, like you're literally like making it go bad faster.
Ew,
You know
stop
what I'm saying?
talking about it.
Like I won't.
Honestly,
I
was
literally
fine.
won't drink the last fucking couple inches of milk, even in a 2
Dude,
gallon.
there's something to that, dude. It
Really?
is kind of
Fuck
just
yeah.
it's spoiling it
Gross.
every
It's
second.
fucking
When you're
gross. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
It,
but I
it
mean,
can't even
Ew,
get as
ew.
cold.
Dude, when you
as,
get
like-
it, when you get it when it's after sitting for a little while, it's not bad yet, right? It's not chunky or nothing,
Mhm.
but you can see it like on the sides.
Oh god.
You know
Oh,
what
it's
I'm
like
talking
thick.
I'm not talking about
It's
that.
like
I'm talking about,
viscous.
like, it's
Yeah.
perfectly
No,
good,
I know
but
what
it's
you're
just
saying, but I'm
like-
saying before it's even technically
But
bad,
usually
like it can
milk
get a little
is like
thick.
that a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of
If
gross.
it has
is the
like
point.
where
It's fucking disgusting.
what gets me is like if there's some like around the top
Yeah,
of the
that's, like,
rim
crusted
that's
up.
like and you get like a smell of that
Dude,
when you
dude,
go
or
to
a piece of it. You have to get
yeah,
a
it's
piece
bad.
of milk,
It's
a solid
bad. Yeah,
piece
it's like
of
a little
milk.
crumb of milk.
Dude,
yeah,
that's
milk
so-
crumb.
Like he's saying,
That's
I mean,
fucked
I'll
up.
do it, right? It's disgusting. It's like hot dogs. They're disgusting. I'll eat
I
them.
like milk. I mean, I guess
Yeah,
yeah.
and
I
hot
mean, I'll
dogs
just
probably.
drink that shit.
Yeah, it's still
But
gross.
it has
I
to
like
be
it.
fresh.
Yeah.
as fuck,
From the
like-
from the udder.
No,
Nah,
Dude, that shit's
that's
gross.
too-
What
that's
you
too-
got to do is go to Gershbeck's. They got these glass fucking jugs of this.
That's how they trick people. Put them in glass.
Nah, it's from like some sort of local farm, I think, somewhere around here.
Sounds good.
Yeah. It's just like, it's delicious milk. I don't know.
I
try it
just
out.
wonder
It's
when
good.
if I slapped
I fuck with it.
local farm thing on my thing, who's checking
You
that?
can tell the difference, though. I'm saying.
Oh, yeah,
I can
I
taste
believe
the
that.
difference
I
in that.
believe that.
Yeah, I
Cereal's
can
for
taste the
people that got
difference.
time. I ain't got no fucking
Cereal's for
time.
children.
You're gonna
Yeah.
fucking sit down to some cereal. You gotta fucking wash the bowl. It's a whole thing. I'm usually trying to get somewhere in the morning.
Yeah, at this
You know
point,
what
we're
I mean?
like, food's fuel. I'm not
Right,
enjoying
yeah,
this. I'm
fuck
not like
no.
having me a snack time. I got
two
stuff.
parts. Two parts.
Two
Nah,
parts and a
dude.
dish.
It's a
And for milk and sugar, which is
We're-
what you're getting,
We're
you know?
literally breaking
Yeah.
fast now. Like
Yeah.
when I'm eating food anymore. Like that's
Yeah, breaking fast for sugar milk. It's
I
like,
wasn't
nah.
above a solo cup full of milk and cereal back in the day, though.
No
I'd
way.
fucking hit that,
What?
fill up a solo cup with some cereal, some milk, I'd get a
you
fucking
made it to
plastic
go at
spoon.
least. You know.
I would murder dry cereal, dry Cinnamon Toast Crunch and dry Fruity Pebbles, hitting the milk on the
I
side.
can't
Phew.
do dry cereal, man. I don't know.
It is weird, right?
Fucking weird, dude.
I
That's
used
like,
to.
someone
That's
that's like
weird.
putting a
Yeah,
bunch
I
of
used to
different
eat-
fucking
that's like what
meats
kids
in your mouth. I'm making a sandwich in my mouth.
No,
Like,
no,
get out of
no,
here,
no,
dude.
no,
That's-
no.
It's like what
I
babies
wasn't. I
do.
wasn't putting the
Babies
milk
eat.
in there with the cereal.
Oh,
yeah. I just
fuck.
mean like to wash it down. Yeah.
Fair.
Not that would be funny to use my mouth as the
Yeah,
bowl.
yeah.
I've
No,
done
no.
that with Oreos before. Like I'll pop an Oreo and then just drink a little bit
Get a
of
little
milk.
bit. Try to balance a
No.
ratio.
Yeah. Just like hold it for
That
a
just
second.
doesn't
And let...
seem enjoyable in any way.
Hey, listen.
Seems like a real
sometimes
task.
It's a little savage. I mean, I don't feel
Yeah.
like getting a cup and fucking doing all the shit. You know what I mean?
Where are you drinking the milk from? Straight out of the carton then?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Savage
I see
shit,
what you're
dude.
doing now. I see what you're doing now.
Right. You know?
No, I don't like that.
No, of course not. No one likes it.
Dude, I guess it is weird. This one time, I'll never forget this. I don't know why this just popped in my head. I was just thinking about eating back in. Dude, I was just a fucking little disgusting dirtball.
Yeah, of course.
Look,
I
I
used
was
to eat the craziest shit.
Dude, but look, I remember I had like this. I don't even want to say it out loud now. I'm realizing what it is. It's not even that good. It's just disgusting. I'll never forget it. Remember Suboxone?
Yeah, of course.
Right. So Suboxone's like an aid for opiate people that are withdrawing. It helps them keep you maintenance. It's like methadone. More
It
or
gets
less.
you high. Yeah.
Yeah, it can get you high too,
Right.
but I was on it for to get off
Right.
of heroin at the
Right.
time, right? I was taking 8 milligrams a day. Now they have these
Jesus.
strips, these nice sublingual strips that you can put under your tongue.
Right.
They used to have these octagonal stop
They
signs.
actually have a shot now that
Oh, I
lasts like
heard.
a month.
I heard.
Sublocate or something.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah,
If
yeah.
Anybody needs any.
If
of that
anybody
type
needs
of
a
shit,
sublocate, hit up
Ask
Chris.
about that.
Yeah.
Sublocate. Ask your doctor, I guess, or whatever. But
Yeah, this
So
is
you
medical advice. This
you were
is
taking-
financial advice.
you were taking 8 milligrams.
I was eating them, but yeah. So
Suboxones,
basically, it was like in the morning, and you're supposed
which is
to.
a shit ton.
Yes, it's a lot.
Okay.
You're supposed to put it under your tongue, let it dissolve. You know,
Right.
and I just when you drink something and you think it's tea and it's soda, that first sip's like, what the fuck is that?
Mhm.
No matter what it is, even if it's good, right? So I had like goldfish that I had because it was like the big serving goldfish thing where you pour.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like fish in a tank.
No,
Like
no. Goldfish is snack.
Okay.
Okay, so I because I couldn't get my hand in there because it's like the pour kind,
Uh-huh.
right? I like dumped some out.
Right.
And was just chilling and like eating them like off of a surface, and I had a Suboxone sitting there with them.
Oh,
That's also orange.
Okay. Right.
And I grabbed 3-4 goldfish and an 8 milligram Suboxone, and I throw it in and crunch
terrible.
down into this medicated
That's
orange
terrible. That's
taste,
terrible.
covered in
That's
this
nasty.
artificial cheese from goldfish. I don't think I've eaten either since.
That's nasty.
It ruined me.
I woke up in the middle of the night one time and like fucking I was just in the dark, all thirsty, and I like reached over to a water bottle on the side of my nightstand and fucking opened it up and like just started drinking it,
I'm
and
so
then
scared right now.
realized that it was peroxide, bro. I was just
Oh my
chugging
God.
hydrogen peroxide. I was
Bro.
like,
As soon as it hit
dude,
your mouth, you had to fucking.
I swallowed like a
Oh,
mouthful of it, and then
God.
like the second mouthful, I was like, "That's not right," and I spit it out, and immediately it was just foaming all
Dude.
in my mouth and shit. I thought I was gonna die.
Dude, like I just said, if you're expecting tea and get soda, which I think is delicious.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
if I
expecting water and
expecting
getting
the
hydrogen
elixir of
peroxide.
life
yeah,
on
It
the
was
side of your
bad,
bed.
bro. I called poison control and shit. I'm like, am I gonna fucking
Mr.
die?
Yuck.
Like, what's going on? They're like, yeah, no, you're fine.
Do
Just
you remember the
drink some
Mr. Yuck stickers?
water. No.
You know, it was poison control. It was their,
Oh
their
yeah,
mascot,
yeah.
their
It was like the
logo.
guy, like,
You remember calling to see what time it was?
yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What the
That was funny.
fuck, dude? That
That-
seems like
that
some
is funny.
Twilight Zone
That
shit.
is funny.
Calling
to
for
see what
movie
time
times.
Yeah, calling to see what time movies were and shit.
At the time movie.
Bro, you have to wait for someone would get whatever movie you wanted to hear the times for. You fuck up, have to wait for it to go all the way around.
Did you ever call the weather? Was that a thing?
I'm sure it
If
is.
the time was, then
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
weather
I
wouldn't
just don't
happen,
ever
right?
remember
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah, you probably can still do it. I mean, remember you used to have to like have a person in between, like connecting calls. Like there was someone who would be like,
I don't remember that. No,
yeah.
I remember. I know it
Remember
was a
remember
thing,
the
but-
Bob added baby, it's a boy.
I'm sorry. What was that?
You don't remember the commercial? Bob.
Yeah.
Bob added baby, it's a boy. No. Oh, it was a genius commercial. Honestly, it's such a great commercial. It was like back when. What was that called? Long distance calling, I guess. But you'd have to
Right.
call.
Oh, right.
And they'd have to
And,
patch
like,
it through, and
yeah,
they were
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"You have a call from
Yep, I
first
would do
name
that with my-
Bob, last name add a baby, it's a boy." And then he's
Right.
like, "No, thank you." And then the wife's like, "Who was it?" He's like, "Bob. They had a baby. It's a boy."
Yeah.
That was just like a fucking
That
grade A
is good.
commercial,
That
bro.
is good. I would do
God.
that with collect calls.
I don't.
and
You know
stuff.
what's? Hold on, real quick. I don't know what that commercial was for.
I don't either. That's what I've been trying to
They
think.
did such a good job at the commercial, and it's like,
Yeah,
thank
that's-
you for teaching me how to get around it. But what was your
Right.
product you were selling?
Yeah.
You know, just agents of chaos. Like, you know,
Yeah, you could do it with collect calls
Geico.
too.
it was a Geico commercial.
Geico
Like,
commercial.
Wow.
I mean, great idea.
I guess.
But not for.
I don't know how it relates to Geico
Yeah,
at all.
That's how they would do things. You know.
There's a lot of commercials like that where it's just
You'll remember the commercial and be like, I
see
have no
it
clue what
and,
it was for.
yeah, like I'll see 30 seconds of a commercial and be like, I have no idea what this is even about. I don't know if it's for a cologne or a car. You know, it's just a sports car whipping around. It'll be like a dolphin swimming in the ocean with some fucking...
They make them so generic you can use that for all three. You can use it for like a
Yeah,
fragrance, a car, the suit he's wearing, you know?
Yeah, that's funny.
Did you listen to Nook? You like Nook? YNCU Nook
I
we had?
listened to...
Did you listen to him rap at the end?
I listened to him rap.
Okay.
I was a fan of it, I guess. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
You know, I would like to check out some of his other shit.
Yeah.
Have you? Listen to any of his other music?
I mean, yeah, he rapped on here, which is kind of fun,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it's interesting, too, because I just
All
heard...
of his bitches eat snow crabs.
Yeah,
know that.
eat good.
They eat
Pause.
good, yeah.
Snow
Snow
crab.
crabs.
Mike got a kick
Right,
out of that.
right.
The one
Yeah.
word, the ending of the bars.
Yeah,
Snow crabs.
right.
Something about
I
that.
do like that.
Yeah.
And it's catchy. It's memorable.
Mm-hmm. This heavy accents is just too heavy.
I love it.
I love it too.
Yeah.
I just feel like the industry, for some reason, doesn't fuck with the Baltimore accent.
Yeah.
I heard somebody talking about this on Vlad recently, and it's just like
It's not.
something about it.
Yeah.
I feel like
don't
if
know.
I was away from home for a long time and someone just played the sound bit of him saying "two," that'd just be enough
Yeah.
for
Enough.
me to be like,
Yeah.
I'm good for
Feel
a little
back at
while.
home,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
good for a while.
Mhm.
For sure. And that's the thing, because now we're not in Baltimore, like, so
Right.
we don't talk like this, you
Of
know,
course.
but we're around it enough. Like, you just run into people who have it, so it doesn't seem too crazy to us.
Right.
I had people hit me up like, what is this
Yeah.
guy? I'm like, this is just how people talk in the city.
You should have had him read the Aaron earned the iron earn.
I know.
We were trying to design a new one. and we
Yeah.
had one. It had like Darren did a Stern. I don't know. It was but we scrapped it.
Once I realized how
funny.
heavy his accent was, I'm like, is he already doing it?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
It seemed
was
like
just, that video just gets me every time. when he's
Yeah.
like, earn. What the fuck? We really sound like that?
Aaron earned an iron earn. And
Yeah.
yeah, like the clips are just so funny.
Yeah, it's
I
hilarious.
just imagine not knowing you sound exactly like that.
Right. Yeah. Well, I guess if everyone else sounds like that around you, you
Yeah,
don't
I mean,
realize
some people, yeah.
Listen, I mean, we have an accent in Pasadena.
I was just
don't
about
know
to
if
say
it's a
that.
Pasadena accent.
When I go out of the
but-
country, people will be like, "Are you from the South?" They say I have like a little bit of a Southern draw, just
Sure.
a tiny bit, not like a
Yeah.
big one, but like a little Southern draw.
Yeah.
And then I've heard 2 different times that I sound like Matthew McConaughey, which is like just strange.
Yeah, I guess you got. Like,
Okay,
I don't see
maybe,
that one. I get some
maybe.
like lookalike stuff that I kind of get, but the Matthew McConaughey thing, I'm just like,
I guess just like.
all right. I'm
Yeah,
crazy as fuck.
alright,
That guy,
alright,
dude.
yeah.
I don't know. Have you seen his podcast and stuff?
No.
He's on a podcast run right now, dude. Yeah, why would I mean? Yeah, you're not missing anything. He just is like this. I don't know. He's so hard to describe. He's like
Yeah.
super eccentric, but tries to be real deep all the time. Man, you know what I mean, brother? It's like,
Yeah,
what does any of this
very-
even
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
brother? And it's like I don't know, man. It's like I'm like I have seen probably I hate to even admit this, right? 6 to 8 hours of this guy talking on podcasts, you know,
Mhm.
over my lifetime, and I
His
still.
podcast or just
Random, no,
on
I don't
podcast?
even know if he
Right,
has one.
okay.
Him as a guest.
Okay.
But yeah, even still after all those hours, I'm like,
No.
is this real? I just don't get it. I'm just like,
Right.
it's so foreign to me that it's like, are you just playing a part, or do you? It
You
sounds
can't
like he
tell
does
if he's
believe his own-
authentic or not.
Yeah, I can't,
Right.
because he's coming off as like I'm ultra authentic.
Right.
Like, so
he's
authentic. I
trying
want you to
be
look at me
so
in my eyes,
authentic.
brother.
Right.
All right. It's
Yeah,
like, bro,
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
lot.
Right.
You spend
Yeah.
the majority of your time like perfecting how to be
Someone-
anyone
any-
else. Anyone else. So it's
And
like
you're good at it.
when actors. I don't believe
Anything.
anything I see from an actor
No,
when they're outside of a
can't.
movie.
You
Like
can't.
it's like what is there? Like what I don't know.
Especially
Like,
good ones, like really good method
Yeah.
actors, dude. Of course they're nuts, bro. What the fuck?
Speaking of, did you see Daniel Day-Lewis came out of retirement? He's doing it. He's got a movie
I
coming
didn't
out.
know he retired.
Oh yeah. He retired
Oh.
2017 after
Oh,
his last
wow.
movie or whatever.
That makes sense. He's been around a
'Cause,
while.
like, he was
I mean,
the guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's one of the best.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Gangs of New York.
Gangs of New York. He was
You know right who it is, right? Yeah.
There Will Be Blood. If you haven't
Yeah,
seen There Will
okay.
Be Blood,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
a
yeah.
fucking
It's an
good
Yeah, I
interesting
like that.
movie
Fucking
too.
so good.
Interesting done, you know.
That just his character alone.
And there's so few words
yeah.
in the
yeah.
whole movie, and not needed. I mean, it's just a powerful movie. I haven't
Yeah.
seen something a lot like There Will Be Blood.
So this new one's called an enemy. I don't know how to see an enemy kind of, but an enemy. I don't know how you say that
Hold
word.
on. Oh,
Anemone.
the sea, like
Anemone.
the water ones.
Yeah,
Oh.
that word.
Anemone.
Just
Anemone,
anemone.
yeah.
Yeah,
Anemone.
whatever.
Okay,
so.
that's
him
a-
and Sean Bean. You're familiar with Sean Bean?
Sean Bean? Sean
Bean?
Penn, I've heard.
No, Sean Bean's
B
the
instead of
British
P.
guy. He's known for dying in almost every movie he's been
Oh, he's a
in.
really good dyer.
He's a
No,
British.
Dude,
dying?
if you get good at acting dying, you get typecast to die in every movie, you know, because you're good at it.
Ned Stark from Game of Thrones.
Oh,
that's
that
Sean
guy.
Bean.
Great.
Yeah,
Okay.
huge guy.
You know who
So,
else is good at
What else
dying?
was he dying?
like literally, if you look up his thing, and honestly, I looked it up. He's literally in like top 10 of like most deaths. He's not even like top 5, but
Oh,
like
okay.
they added a bunch of like there's a lot of Asian actors that I guess die in a bunch of fucking shit. So whatever. But anyway, he's died over like 100 times. I think it's been
Damn.
or been killed up, whatever.
Right.
It's creepy.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch the Charlie Sheen documentary?
No,
Yes.
not
You
yet.
did.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember when he was talking about like his dad doing that scene in the beginning when he was like he was dead or something,
Mhm.
and he like didn't tell him that it was like a scene?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was like weird, traumatic shit.
It is weird. That's very strange. And the other thing I thought was weird was that
Spoiler alert.
when they asked him about Corey Haim and then him butt fucking that kid or whatever, he's like, no, I definitely didn't do that. That's crazy. Those are vile accusations. I would never do any of that. Yeah, I was kind of into dudes a little bit. Like, it was just weird that he just, it was.
Well, taking advantage of him fucking a kid is not the same thing as
I
gay.
understand that.
Those
I
are two
understand
very
that.
different things.
I understand that.
Okay, let's just be
It's
clear though, because
Yes, it just was weird to me.
it is fucked up how they'll get classed together though. Some people are like,
Yeah,
not
of
only
course,
gay, he's also a
of course,
pedo. It's like,
Of
whoa,
course,
whoa, what the
of course.
fuck?
And I don't think that
No,
all gay guys
no,
are pedophiles.
of course
it's
not,
just
of course
weird
not.
to
It's-
deny something like that's been said about you for so long about
But
you
he
fucking
didn't
this
even
kid.
deny it that long or like strongly.
Right.
Like he was just like, yeah, no.
Yeah, right.
You know,
no, I
there's a
didn't do
vile
that,
accusation.
and
I didn't do any of it.
Right.
Unequivocally,
Yes,
like
I thought he
but
should have argued a little more about
a
it.
little.
Seemed a little bit more passionate
And
about
then towards
it.
the
But
very end, yeah, the guy basically was just like, "So you got AIDS?" Because
Right.
I forgot he has HIV. Charlie Sheen, do you
Oh,
remember?
really?
Yeah.
Vaguely, but
That's how I was too. When he said it on the thing, I'm like, "Oh, that's right.
Tiger
Tiger's
blood
blood
and
and
all
HIV."
that. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the same
yeah,
time when
yeah,
he was like,
yeah. When
"I'm
he was
banging
losing
7-gram
his
rocks.
mind.
I'm
Yes.
smoking crack."
Crazy,
Winning.
bro. Did you? And
Yeah.
his drug,
Dude,
his
the
like
winning
drug
was-
dealer on the fucking documentary, that big fat
yeah.
dude.
Oh yeah,
That guy
this
is
poor
so
guy.
funny.
They're like, "So what was your deal?" And he's like, "This guy was spending $10,000.
Yeah,
This guy was letting me do it."
Right, of course. I was just smoking crack like
Yeah.
as much as fast as I could with this guy. I
Yeah.
couldn't. And then he was like, "Bro, I would just go home and pass out for days."
Yeah,
at a
yeah,
time.
yeah. He's like, I'd have to
The
go
whole
home,
time he's
hide
still
for 3
smoking.
days. Charlie calls me 4 days later. He hasn't slept yet,
Yeah.
and he's wanting to keep going. He's like,
That's
it's just
crazy.
unbelievable.
Yeah, that's wild.
Um,
How long's the longest you ever been awake?
like 4 days.
Yeah, it's crazy. 3 days I've been awake. I was 3 days.
Same
but
shit.
Yeah, it's the same shit.
Once
It's
once
weird.
the shadow
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
shadow men start coming.
Yeah, people that aren't there and
the
shit. Yeah,
people
it's
that aren't
weird.
there.
It's
The
weird.
yeah, it's in my opinion, it's probably. That's a bold statement. I believe that sleep deprivation is a stronger factor towards meth-induced psychosis than the meth.
I believe that too.
That sounds incredibly strong of an opinion, but it's like the lack of sleep with no drugs
Yeah,
will
yeah,
make you crazy.
So listen, I that just reminds me of this thing I heard about this guy. It's called like fatal insomnia syndrome or something.
Stayed awake till he died?
Listen, this guy could not fall asleep. Anytime his
Dude.
body would start to fall, you know how like sometimes when
Oh,
you
this
fall
is gonna
asleep, your
piss me
body like
off.
jolts awake and you're like,
Yes.
oh, whoa. So basically that happens to him
Dude.
every time. He cannot fall asleep. He was awake, dude. He was doing like a doc
He
thing
probably
on
looks
YouTube
horrific.
where he was like just taking videos of himself like trying to sleep, and he would just start to doze off, and then he would, you know what I mean, like just jolt awake again. And basically, he's just gonna be awake until he dies. I mean, he's just gonna
doesn't the
hallucinate
brain
and fucking
need-
go wild and
Brain
fucking just.
needs sleep.
Yeah,
to
it does.
To,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
store
But he's been
memory
awake
and
for like 3 years or some shit, dude. Like, yeah, it's terrible. It sounded like the worst thing I've ever heard of in my life.
Dude, have you heard of
Like,
PGAS? Persistent genital arousal syndrome.
Yes, that
where you
is
just
hilarious.
can't
to
stop
me.
coming?
Yes, the guy's like at his dad's casket, just coming over
Yeah,
and over
yeah,
again.
yeah.
That's
You end
pretty
up killing
funny.
yourself. I was just thinking that was the correlation there. I'm thinking if I'm
That's
that
nowhere
guy,
near as bad.
right? Either one, I'm killing myself.
No way. Nowhere near as bad. Coming in your pants all the time.
Non-stop. It's painful.
It's not nonstop.
When I heard it was pretty nonstop.
It wasn't. It was often. I think he did
To
it
the
like
point
50
of where it's
times a
painful,
day or
yes.
whatever. But like,
They end in suicide, like a large percentage
really,
of people with PJS.
Okay.
You can
I
look
didn't
it up.
even know that was like a
Persistent
thought it was
genital
just like
arousal syndrome.
a guy that had it.
No. It's a syndrome,
Oh shit.
and it ends in suicide. I'm thinking tinnitus. You know that thing where your ears ring and don't stop.
Now let me ask you.
These
yeah,
are things
yeah,
I kill
yeah.
myself for. Or have
Yes,
had,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
If I can't fall asleep, my body will not let me rest.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna have to check
terrible.
out. Sorry.
Yeah. Right.
If I can't stop coming, it does sound
That's-
great. It sounds good
Right.
until you hear one person's talk about it, you know, and you're like,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
can't be
yeah,
good.
yeah. I feel
And
like it
then
would
if-
be
yeah.
better for women than men. right? Or no?
I think that
They
it
all kill
becomes. I think that it becomes. Yeah, I don't know. Good question, right? Yeah, the suicide rates are different for the genders.
Yeah, I guess. But,
They say men are more apt to do it anyway.
right.
We're better at things, really. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be crazy. I mean, just coming over and over again at wherever you are.
Or the
Like
tinnitus. The tinnitus is like where you have a ringing in your ear that won't
happens
go
to
away.
me, but
no, I know the little tiny
right.
one. It's
Well,
like
yeah, like
yeah, it doesn't make all of a sudden.
like, and then
you
it's
tune
just
into
weird
it,
as
tune
fuck.
out.
I think
no one can explain it. No one can figure that out. But we just kind of all accept with that and live with it.
I think it's just like a tumor from cell phones or something.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something
yeah. It's
from
the
cell
5G
phones.
creeping into your brain to make your sperm autistic and full of plastic or something.
11 pounds of microplastics. I heard if you drink out of plastic water bottles for a year.
What, 11 pounds in my body?
Yeah, that's what I read. This thing was like,
I don't have
drinking
enough
from
pounds.
plastic
Me and
water
Mike-
bottles. I
me and
was
Mike
like,
maybe
yeah,
have
11
2.
pounds. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I
Doesn't
know
make
that's like
sense.
it's in our sperm.
Yeah.
Actually, I heard a really good joke about it. God damn it. Oh, I wish I could give credit to who this was. He goes, yeah, so I don't know if you guys heard, there's plastic in all of our sperms. And he's like, and everyone's too. Class doesn't matter. So even the billionaires, they're testing them. There's plastic in their sperm. He's like, that's terrible. He's like, kids eat that. I'm like, that's a pretty good joke.
funny.
Pretty good joke there with the plastic in the cum.
Yeah, I like that.
It can't be good, you know?
No, none of it is.
AI's going to figure it all out, brother.
But fucking RFK Jr. is going to save us.
Yeah, he basically stopped taking Tylenol. Yeah. I don't trust any of it, dude. Charlie Kirk's getting shot. People are dying.
Yeah,
It's weird out there.
It is weird. All that shit's weird about that whole thing, and like the text messages that they put out and shit.
I don't know them.
You
Well,
know?
here's the
Oh
thing
my
about the
God.
conspiracy. Here's the thing.
so
Look,
wild.
let me just get about conspiracies in general, right?
Mhm.
I like to consider myself a conspiracy theorist, right? I think anyone who thinks should be a conspiracy theorist, right?
Right.
Because it's just like, let me not take the mainstream narrative. That's all that means,
Especially
right?
when the people giving it have been proven liars.
Over
and over
and
again.
again, and
right.
only
And they're like,
benefit.
oh, no,
from
we're not lying
continued
this
lie.
time. Like,
our
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Those first couple
Before-
hundred years,
yeah.
our bad.
Yeah.
So, but what I dislike is there's always further to go, you know? And if you ever go like, I don't know, it's just like, oh, you're not one of us. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes it is what's most likely, right? Most likely is some lunatic made a shot and killed Charlie Kirk. Now, Israel could have killed this 30-some-year-old man. And you know what other thing that bothers me? When people talk about how he was a father and a husband.
Mm-hmm.
Why does that gain more empathy? I mean,
well, because he has a wife and kids that he's leaving behind,
this is a
rather
person
than
dead,
Yeah,
bro.
yes.
It's
It's just extra people to be sad about.
I
it.
guess
That's
you're
all.
right. It's just frustrating thinking if I were to got shot in the neck, people would be like, well, he don't got no kids, he ain't married.
Well,
you know what I mean? It's
well,
just one of those weird
people,
things.
People would care less if a person with no family was killed.
And I
He
don't
didn't
think that's
say
right.
no family. He just isn't married and doesn't have kids.
Right,
He
I'm
has,
still-
he has a mother, a
Yeah.
sister. He's got a lot of people.
Right. And those,
He's
right.
my fucking
I'm saying,
family by blood.
know.
He's
I'm
looking at me
saying,
like, no
God
one
damn.
cares about you,
I'm
dude.
saying the more people you have that care about you, the sadder it is.
We'll see how many views it gets. We're going to do it on Patreon.
You know?
We're going to do it live. Patreon / if this doesn't work, or maybe if this doesn't work podcast. We're going to let you know. We're just setting it up today. We appreciate the people who are members on the YouTube. We're going to start the Patreon. We're going to do some extra content on there. I know there's a specific story people want me to get into that I don't want to get into on here. And I'm looking forward to doing
That'd be
that.
fun.
Yeah, we actually have an audio recorded of it. We might just put it to some video game or something because we have an audio.
And a special guest, right?
Huh?
You're gonna have them in.
Hey, bro, you know
That
how
would
much the
be-
Patreon would have to cost? I mean, I don't bro.
The views would skyrocket.
Bro, listen, dude. If I could somehow finagle, not even somehow, I would just do it, right? But
Right.
I would never.
Yeah,
but
that would
if get the person in here and then do like an OF, do an OnlyFans at the end, come on, brother.
That would be crazy.
Is that for
my
me?
bad. Nope.
Is that my father?
No.
He's supposed to call me today. But
I
yeah,
hate to tell you.
Patreon.com / if this doesn't work. Thanks for supporting. You know,
Try it out.
try it out. You know, you might like it, you might not.
If you
I
don't
think we
like
can
it,
say the
just
N word there.
forget
We're trying to
about-
figure out what the rules are on slurs and pedophilia over there on Patreon.
If you don't like it, just forget that you're paying it. And
If you don't like it,
let
just
run for a
free.
few
It's-
months.
Yeah, what are we talking? A cup of coffee's $8 now.
Yeah, I mean, $3.
We're gonna give you
What the
more.
hell?
Now listen, what do we put out for? Who knows? We don't know yet exactly. We might try to do an extra hour a week or maybe a monologue. Or we're gonna figure it out. The point is, we made the website. Go over there, check it out. And yeah. Check it out. Try it out.
I'll
you know,
try it out.
live a little.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, you might as well.
I mean, I'm just thinking out of the potential 4 hours of extra content you're getting, you'll probably get more value than a cup of coffee.
Yeah,
slightly.
for sure.
Slightly.
For sure. What else can you get for $3?
$3. A fentanyl pill in Baltimore.
That's crazy.
Yep.
I heard you mention that on
It's
the
true.
last
100%
one, but
true.
Yeah.
That is insane.
People are doomed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to get $3.
Dude, and not to mention, it's like, if you don't want to go to the city, you just go to a vape shop.
I know a guy that would sell $3 pieces of crack.
No way.
Yeah, called them trays.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yep. And do you know how
This guy
small and
smokes
shitty
crack.
a dime
This
of
guy
crack
smokes
is?
crack.
I mean, he must.
He has
He
to.
must.
No, just dealer is when
He-
spending their time. Like, you can't even.
I mean, yeah. I mean, what do you...
It would just
like-
don't even go anywhere because it's like you're gonna it's gonna be.
Yeah, exactly. Right. By the time you
Ooh.
get to the car, you're turning around and coming back. Like, yeah. But his reasoning was it's easy for somebody to get $3. But my thing is I don't want to fucking keep meeting somebody for $3 every 30 seconds.
A
Or
$3
you know what I mean?
crack hit is like getting to stand next to someone smoking crack.
It's crazy.
not
Yeah,
even
like
a-
just blowing crack in your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I talked to this
That's
guy the
funny. Mm.
other day on the job site, and this guy is this old guy, right? Old guys love to talk, bro. Holy shit.
Bro, I just hired a guy that just is the
Oh,
same way.
dude, and
Talk,
listen,
talk.
you know,
They're
I know,
lonely.
I know, man.
It's
and-
annoying.
I know, and so
Yeah.
look,
Keep your friends.
well, I was leaving with my buddy who's my buddy and coworker, and we were leaving the job, and I was talking to him like, man, that guy likes to talk, and he's like, that's just old people, man, and I was like, it's not though.
Mm-mm.
Like, I'm not gonna be that guy. I hope. I don't know for sure, right? I'll
Yeah,
probably
you
be
can't say
dead
for
by
sure.
then. Yeah, but it's like, anyway, so this guy just won't shut the fuck up. He's telling me stories that it just couldn't be. He's telling me about his travel. He's like, I got here 6:30, and I'm like, and by the way,
God damn it.
listen, Mike. I find out,
Hot out today, huh?
bro. It's like talking to Granny.
Yeah, of
I
course.
find out after hearing this. By the way, he's not with my crew. Okay, I hear him multiple times throughout the day mention that he's
The
gotten
same
here
thing.
at 6:30.
Right.
So then I realized, oh, he's trying to let his boss know he's not staying late today.
Right.
Instead of just telling his
saying
boss that, he's
loud.
gonna let every other train know what time you got
Right.
there in the morning.
Yep.
Like,
Been
bro,
here since 6:30.
Joe has some-
Yep. Got here early today.
It took me 2 times to realize what he was doing, and then I heard it the third time, right? And I'm up on a ladder, up in the drop ceiling, sweating, dirty. I'm not in a conversing type of mood.
Right.
He's down here cleaning his shit up because, as he mentioned, he's got to go. He's been there.
Of course.
He's like, I got here 6:30 this morning, right? Now I'm taking the bait. In a trolling way, because it's just like, and so because now the guy I'm directly working with knows that I'm annoyed by this guy, right? So I'm in the ceiling, and I'm like, is that right? I'm like, what route you take to get in here, you know? Which is like, bro,
Right.
dude, I don't know what
What
route
kind of
I
station
took.
you listen to when you ride in here?
I don't
you
know.
98 Rock
I
guy?
swear to God on my life, Chris, I don't know what road I took to get there. You know,
course, of
I'm
course.
following the
Yeah, you're
lit up
just
blue.
saying, make a left here,
I'm following
turn
the
right.
lit up blue on
Right.
my screen, dude.
Yeah, you're terrible
When
at directions,
I'm
but-
so bad.
I know.
When he's like, he could have said 95, 295, 495, whatever it was.
And
he's
I
like,
guarantee you gave you a direction,
dude,
like a
yeah,
west.
he's
I came in on
with a
eastbound.
He's
on,
bound.
Yeah,
He said the word some direction bound.
Yeah, I
right.
came in southeast on.
I would say I've checked out, but I was already checked. I never checked in.
course,
Okay,
right,
so
of
I've
course.
checked out, and I'm just like, is that right? What route do you take to get in? He's like, yeah, well, I'll take 97, fine. And he's telling me, and he doesn't even realize how
Oh,
crazy it is,
God,
right?
that's so
Because then my buddy's cracking up,
Yeah,
you know.
right.
And he says to me, dead serious. He goes, and mind you, I'm up on a ladder.
Right.
And I like put my head down on the thing. I'm like, what? And he's like, because he goes, you'll never believe what was going on. And I loved that, right? Because I was like, try me. He goes,
Traffic.
He goes, they had it shut down to 1 lane. I'm like, 1 lane? That's not enough lanes. He's
Holy shit!
like, Chris, he was like, you're telling me it's not enough lanes. I'm trying to do that. I couldn't believe.
That's gonna back traffic up. I mean,
If there's one thing I can tell you,
yeah, going from 3 lanes to 1,
bro.
it's gonna cause some
I
traffic.
mean, what a nothing burger.
Yeah.
What
that's terrible.
a nothing smash burger,
It's-
right?
Yeah.
So a little bit later, I'm just like, let me just have fun with this guy at this point. So a little bit later, I'm like, because I had the same thing register. This guy's lonely, you know. He's an older gentleman. He's got to be in his 60s right now. And I'm like,
He's a listener though, so shout out to you.
yeah, he's one of our subscribers. Shout out to you. You know who you are. I won't say your name. He's also a white guy who does drywall that's never had a drug problem or an alcohol problem.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So get your mic a little close to you if you
Yeah,
can.
yeah, yeah.
You can push that out
got you.
straight. Yeah, so
Yeah,
do
that's
one of them and we'll get it. The thing is that people don't know, haven't been in the trades, right? There's a hierarchy, you know. There just is. And now there's
And
not
drywall guys are at the bottom.
not necessarily
Well,
dead bottom.
close.
There's a cluster.
They're close. Yeah,
right.
yeah,
There's
right.
clusters at the top, right?
Right.
Where people know your elevator mechanics, your pretty boys,
your electricians.
yeah, your pretty boys, right?
Right.
And then you got your roofers.
I like how you didn't want to say electrician. You were just like elevators,
Well,
like
because we're not at the top, but
Well,
electricians are up there.
you're
That's why
up
I
there.
picked that one.
Right.
It's like one of the,
I
all right,
gotcha.
that's a decent one. A drywall guy is either going to be a Spanish guy, right, or a guy with like
or a Spanish woman.
or a Spanish woman, or a white guy, right, with a teardrop tattoo and like
Missing
a
teeth.
faded Rebecca,
Yeah,
or maybe
yeah.
a crown or
Yep.
something
A
tattooed,
broken heart, or like something, or like a
and a literal broken,
Right.
like an actual broken heart and
Yes,
a tattoo of one,
course.
and they've always overcome an addiction or are in an active addiction.
Drinking straight black coffee, smoking Marlboro,
Cigarettes.
not Marlboro Reds, but like the
dipping the cigarettes in the coffee,
Yeah.
letting them dry, smoking them
it's
at lunchtime.
crazy.
They're fucking disgusting. This guy's never had an issue. He just enjoys like drywall mudding, So I know, bro, same.
is
It's just
wild,
like,
yeah.
so that's the kind of guy I'm dealing with. Anyways, I'm talking to an old guy and I go, you got any kids? And he's like, yeah. I go, do you like them? Because I always ask that. It's just a funny gauge, right? He's like, I love them. He goes, I don't think they like me though. And I'm like, yeah, why not? He goes, I think I drink too much beer. And he like gave me a smile about it. And I'm like, well, they could think you drink too much beer and love you, right? Not necessarily mutually exclusive. And he's just like, yeah, well, and it just made it just. So this guy's in his 60s, right? I worked with him for two days. He mentioned beer to me 4 times. 4 times. Okay?
can't wait to get out of here.
Can't
Can't
wait
wait
to
to
get-
crack open a cold one.
This is life, right? Clearly. And again,
Right.
everyone has their addictions, right? And I'm not even, as a junkie, I'm here for your addictions.
Yeah, of
we all have
course,
the
of
same
course.
void that we're
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah,
fill.
right.
I don't use
Right.
work, use
I
gambling,
just want
use
to
sex.
drown out this when I get off work. So
I just want to
I'm not doing work to shut this up. So when I get home and I have something idle
to drown that
thoughts-
voice
Yeah,
inside
yeah,
that says I'm broken and
Right,
suffering. Yeah.
right.
So I don't hate that he's finding, but it's like to throw your family away. It's just like for Miller High Life or
Yeah,
something. It's
that's
just
wild,
that's what's
bro.
so crazy to me. It's just like
Yeah.
all the drugs in the world, and now you can be functional, right? You can see, he still has a job.
Maybe his
and
kids are pussies, and maybe he
Yeah.
just cracks open a couple cold ones after work,
Potentially.
and they don't
I
like
got
that.
the vibe
But-
that this guy's a barely functional alcoholic type
Okay,
thing.
I got
Oh,
you.
I'm talking about 2 different old guys, by the way.
Okay,
I was gonna say.
I was just about to say the one guy's a square.
not the talker.
yeah. Well, how
You're
the
talking
They're
about
both
the drop-
old guys who are talkers, so I
What-
merged them into one guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I merged them into one
Yeah,
guy.
all right.
Okay.
Not the original guy.
No.
I
no.
told you his
way
root.
more interested to know how a guy with no issues got into drywall
I know.
Yeah.
The
And
fuck?
I can ask him.
and stayed there.
He's been at the same company for 16 years doing drywall. Probably getting paid the same 16 years.
Right. Yeah, he's one of those guys that just shows up every
Yeah,
day,
yeah,
busts his
yeah.
fucking ass,
Yup.
and just never asks for a
You know,
raise. and
has
just,
to take his lunch at a certain time. I'm sure. There's like certain
Yeah,
things
yeah.
built in with him. But
Yeah.
yeah, what gets you into the drywall is like a hellscape for me.
yeah, it's rough.
But yeah, the idea of
hate it.
throwing your life away for just booze is crazy to me. It's just
Yeah.
like do something better.
Yeah.
They got so many fun drugs out.
Yeah, and like alcohol was always one of those things that like I just couldn't see doing it like during the day, like all the time. You know what I mean? Like I got shit to do. Like I don't want to be drinking, driving around. Like people that just drink throughout the day and just carry on and do errands and shit like that. It's just wild to me.
Yeah, I see
I
this
think
guy.
it's more than you think.
Yeah, it
People
is. It's a
putting
lot.
liquor in their coffees and shit.
Oh,
and
dude, I
fucking-
remember specifically like going to the liquor store by here on like 7:30 in the morning because it was like a boat day. You know what I mean? It was like a random boat day, right? So that made sense for me, right? We got coolers. I got my boat stuff on. I remember hitting the liquor store at 7:30 in the morning and seeing people in scrubs, seeing people, and this is what they said: the smaller the bottle of liquor, the bigger the alcoholic.
Oh yeah.
Have you heard of that?
Yep.
So the smaller the bottle they buy, like the bigger of a
Mhm.
booze hound they are, which
Yeah.
is a funny little
I used to have to go with be at the liquor store waiting for it to open.
for you.
No, for what's his face?
We don't want to say his name.
I mean Paul.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's a few people in our lives who could have been.
Yeah. No, I got you. But like,
Yeah.
yeah, like just
It's bad.
And yeah, like that's crazy. And yeah, like you said, a little pint, a little just a straight pint of
When I seen
vodka.
the woman in
Of
scrubs,
like
I'm
the
like,
cheap,
yeah.
shittiest vodka, just drinking straight. Like Popov vodka, dude. At 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning.
And it's
whenever
always
they open,
gross.
it's
I don't
just
know why it's like the
crazy.
It's one of those things where I think it's kind of fake. Like you know how you see a car. Every time I see a car, I'm not in the car, so I don't know what they are. So when I see a car that looks nice, I always am like, oh, I like that
You
car.
assume it's a Corvette.
Well, no, when I say it's a nice car, whoever I'm with is like, yeah, it's a $90,000 car, And it's like, why can't they make a $20,000 car
that
look
looks like
exactly like that. Because I'm just talking visually. I have
Right.
no clue how the thing runs. I don't know what the interior looks like. The outside contours, like you have to pay more to make it look cool.
that. So
That's such bullshit to
So
me.
they have these. They're called kit cars, where you can buy a cheap, shitty car and then put the body of like a Lamborghini or the body of a whatever
I'm just
the fuck
curious
won that.
why they
and-
can't do that from the factory. That's my question. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just funny because it's like, oh, well, this costs us more. It's just like I'm sure there's an easier way. It's like it's just interesting. Like the better that the booze tastes, the more money it costs to get there. Exactly equal. You know what I mean? It's just it don't.
Right. Well, it's I don't know how any of that shit. I know some of the booze thing is like aging and shit like that. So
Yeah,
it's
and some
like,
is unquestionably better than others. You know,
right.
like I can taste good stuff and bad stuff and know that there's a difference.
And I think has a lot to do with aging or something, right? Isn't that like older
Well,
whiskeys
they
or
have
older wines
they can
and
they can
older
process
shit?
it from rice or from potato or from they have all these different processes and then the whiskey's big in aging stuff like that. Wines and whiskeys are big in
wine,
aging.
Right.
Vodkas and I don't even know what the fuck a cognac is.
Yeah, me either. Brandy or something.
Yeah, cognac is like Hennessy. It's
I guess it's all
disgusting.
just what they made it out of, or what. I mean, yeah, I have no clue.
Yeah, I don't know. Booze is gross, you know. I don't like any of it. It's like the idea that I like. It's like I've trained myself to like it, but you know, it's an
Yeah,
acquired
I
taste, which
mean,
means it doesn't taste good.
Yeah, it's
Acquired
hard
taste is
for me
funny
to
because it
even
means this
drink
thing
it.
doesn't taste good.
Right. It's hard for me to even drink it. I don't like it at all.
It's hard for me to not go
It's
get a beer
terrible.
right now.
Yeah.
But yeah,
don't
once you
like it.
start drinking, it is like it's a
Well, once you get past the like first two
Yeah.
where they stop tasting like shit, then it's fine. But
unless you got stuff to do later, like you said, it's like
yeah, I
it's
just
once you start
can't-
drinking, it is because if I start and then stop, I'll get a headache.
Of course.
So it's a thing for me.
Yeah.
It's like I gotta
once you
start
do
and
it-
kind of go until I
Right.
fall asleep or pass out, and that's where it's just like.
Yeah, if you don't have anything to do and you don't plan on leaving the house or whatever,
Right.
like even then it's just.
And then there's this
weird.
not me, but someone I know, someone who isn't me. Every time they drink, they want to do other drugs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
So it's
yeah.
like I don't have that issue, but it would
Yeah.
suck that if every time you drank, you wanted to go do something else, like peanut
Yeah.
butter and jelly type went together. You know?
Luke's like that. Like he'll just drink like a couple beers at home. Drink like 2 or 3 beers and.
That's interesting. See, I don't
Isn't
do
it?
that. I'm definitely social with it.
Right.
But it won't take much. If it's just Mike or just you,
Yeah,
and I'm
right,
fine.
right,
I won't
right,
sit here and by myself
yourself?
usually.
Yeah, no, he'll just be at home, just crack open.
I
a
mean,
beer,
I don't
just
see
drink
why
a couple-
not. Same
me
idea.
either, but I just,
Yeah.
not for me. I don't like it that much.
Yeah. It's a blessing.
Mhm.
It's like people who try opiates and they're like, wasn't for me.
Yeah, I don't
What a
understand
blessing.
that.
I don't get it.
Yeah,
It's like someone.
it's like a
well, it's
hug
a-
from God.
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah, no.
Hamilton Morris was talking about Xanax too. He did a podcast with Andrew Callahan. Hamilton Morris, Andrew
Mhm.
Callahan, pretty good stuff
Yeah.
about legalization of psychedelic treatments and stuff, or the lack thereof, because the FDA
Mhm.
denied MDMA approval for depression.
Really?
Yeah, this past year, even
Damn.
though the results are astounding.
Right, for like therapy and
Yeah,
shit, guided
PTSD.
therapy and all that type of
guided
shit.
therapy,
Yeah,
yep.
right. Damn,
So
that's crazy.
I know it was a huge. This guy Rick Doblin, he's been working on it for like 40 years. He has a company called MAPS, and it's not minor addicted persons.
Right.
It's
well, that sucks. You need to change.
I
the
know,
fucking
I know,
name, bro.
that's crazy, but
Get rid of
it's
that.
such a mouthful too. It's no pun intended, multidisciplinary association of psychedelic studies. It's called MAPS, and it was a nonprofit, but now it's a profit. Anyways, this guy's been working for like 40 years to try to get it, and then to see he's getting late in life,
Right.
and then to see that them just deny it over
Shut
and
it
over
down,
again,
dude. Yeah, that's so fucked up. Well, they
pretty
do
rough.
like ketamine.
yeah.
therapy
Ketamine is
and
allowed
shit, right?
because it's already approved for an anesthesia.
Oh.
So because once it's approved,
right,
you can
right,
use it
so
for
we can
off-label.
use this, so we
Yup.
can try to do
So
some
that's
other
a
shit
big
with
loophole,
it.
exactly. So
Right,
like
damn.
Viagra was heart medicine, and they figured it could make you a dick hard.
But MDMA is not.
No medical,
nothing, right.
yeah. But it's like I don't understand. If
Yeah,
you've
no,
ever
it's
done it.
if that's not made for therapy, I don't know what the fuck is.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
it's fucked up.
fucked up,
They
dude. What are
should
you
be
gonna
letting
do?
people do whatever they want to do, especially in like under medical supervision. I mean, like,
Yeah, well, dude, the idea of someone telling me what I can and can't put into my body infuriates
well,
me.
yes, obviously
Period.
that's
Yeah.
infuriating. But what I'm
That's
saying is
extreme,
like to
yes.
even be like, okay, so I can't go to the store and buy some e-pills, but
Right,
like
right,
having a
exactly.
therapist do that in a medical setting,
Right,
like,
grabbing
I-
2
it's
Red
just-
Bulls and 3 Pink Hearts at 7-Eleven seems
Right,
crazy. But
right.
yes, if you're going to a therapist who's trained,
Right. But I guess if that were the case and therapists just had that access, then it would be getting abused. More
It
so.
already is.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
Right, but I guess that's what they're thinking why they don't allow it. I don't know.
Yeah, they say potential for abuse and like people to get taken advantage of and stuff like that. But that's like nefarious people are going to be nefarious no matter where you're at.
Yeah, I mean anesthesia. I mean, what the fuck? You're knocked out and people are groping you and doing all types of wild shit.
Yeah, anesthesia is wild. Or also like the Twilight. So for those who don't know, if you have really bad anxiety at the dentist and you go to a certain dentist and you let them know that you are genuinely extremely anxious about it,
That's nice.
they'll give you a little anti-anxiety medication for your appointment. Why am I talking about that?
For the gas.
Oh, but no, it's not gas. So they
Oh.
give you the medication.
Oh, okay.
So like this this dentist I go to, they'll give you a medication to take an hour before you go in. And it's like, I go in and I'm in a Twilight.
Right.
Like I'm there, I'm with it, I'm walking on my own. They don't let you drive, you have to get dropped off and stuff. But I'm with it. But after I'm done, I barely remember it. Like they could have done anything to me.
Really?
I swear. It's weird.
That's
Like I remember going in there and I kind of
Well,
remember.
Clearly, it's not.
It's like I can't grasp the memory.
Yeah, but it does something in that moment.
Yes.
Or you know what I mean?
Yes.
Or else
Big
yeah.
time. And it's like I'm fucked up.
Right. I've had them do that with gas. With gas, but not like where I'm knocked out completely.
Yes, just a
it was
little.
just like kind of like out of it a little bit.
Yeah, in the
but
Twilight Zone.
yeah, I was in that bitch just like trying to take the deepest breaths I could,
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to get as much.
Yeah, because they're doing oxygen and
Yeah,
nitrous,
yeah,
and you
yeah.
gotta like try to
Mm-hmm.
smooch,
Try to get as much
sweet
as you
talk the
can.
lady
Right.
and getting some extra.
Yeah.
You haven't had surgery in a while, huh?
I've only ever had like teeth pulled. Surgery? No. No, I've never had surgery.
Have you had surgery, Mike?
Yeah.
I had a thing drained on my leg, like a fucking
Abscess?
It was like MRSA or some shit.
Mhm.
I think I got MRSA in the hospital. It wasn't MRSA to begin with, but then like, cause they were like doing all these tests and shit, and then it was just dirty as fuck in the hospital room and shit. It was just nasty in
Mhm.
there, and then of course I ended up with MRSA, so I think I got it from
Yeah. MRSA's some nasty shit.
yeah, dude. It was like a hole in my fucking leg. Deep as shit.
Packed it full of galls.
Packed it full of shit. I had to
Yeah.
pull it out every day and pack more shit in there, dude. It was terrible. It was nasty. But
What'd you get surgery on?
Had warts as a kid, a whole lot of them on my
On your hands?
and they surgically removed them.
that's
Put me to
nasty. Did
sleep.
Laser or
you play with frogs
freeze
a lot?
or
Scalpel.
cut? Oh wow.
you play with frogs a lot as a kid?
When I went down to visit my aunt and uncle in Georgia, yeah, we would
Wait, is
catch,
that not a myth?
catch fucking toads and
I don't
shit.
know.
You
I
know,
fuck with frogs a lot when I was a kid too, but I don't got no warts.
Yeah, I
So
don't know.
you know, I do think it's a myth, but also
Yeah, well, there's
You
like,
know?
could be something to
I don't
that.
know.
Yeah.
I was fucking around with toads and frogs, so
Yeah,
do with that what you will.
right.
You've had multiple surgeries, huh? Or just your face?
I had the one on my face, and then I had one on my nose, like reconstructive surgery on my nose. And then the weird thing on my face is, it's not a
Why
very.
didn't they fix your nose when they did your face?
I guess it wasn't
Or you
that
wouldn't have
bad
a
yet.
problem yet.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad yet. You
Right.
know, it wasn't fully deviated or whatever the
Right.
fuck. But yeah, when I got pistol whipped and shit, I had to go in for the reconstructive surgery.
Have you
And-
told that story?
Yeah, but it's been a while. You know,
Oh, right.
like I've heard people, sometimes when people start listening to the podcast, they'll be like, "I want to hear more about your stories." I'm like, but people who have
Right.
listened have heard them all.
Right. I just don't remember if you talked about it on the podcast. before.
Yeah. I mean, it's a long story, but yeah, basically it's like,
Yeah, I mean, I know the story. I just didn't know if you told it.
yeah. I was just thinking if I do want to tell it, I want to tell the whole thing.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I mean. I didn't know
yeah.
if you went from beginning all the way through.
I
it
probably
or
have.
what.
We'll probably do that on Patreon. You know, I'll be honest. We're gonna do that unedited and
Right.
on like full on
Right.
Patreon
Right.
exactly how
Saying
it went.
names. We're
Yeah, we'll
fucking
do all that.
snitching on everybody.
Telling everybody around here, but they went in. The reason I don't have scars on my face is because they went in through my eyelid and through my lip inside here.
Which is crazy that they
It's
do that
insane
type of shit.
to put the plates in and the implants in on my left side of my face. It's like a 7-hour surgery or something. Well, what I did, the inside of my lip, they did the dissolvable stitches.
Mm-hmm.
So I heal up, years pass, probably 2-3 years. I'm on a job site at Aberdeen Proving Grounds doing control work, and I am like making a monkey face at my coworker.
Mm-hmm.
And then the air starts
Intentionally?
yes.
Okay.
I'm like making a monkey, doing something goofy.
Right.
And I feel the air escape my mouth. But I'm
Through
not
somewhere.
open, but I'm
Right,
not
right,
opening my
right,
mouth, you
right.
know? And then it's like my
Right.
eye was watering.
Oh.
So I'm
right.
like,
Yeah.
what in the fuck? And then I
Right.
reach my tongue over here because it goes I mean, it gets way up there. When you reach your tongue up
Oh, yeah,
there,
yeah,
it goes,
yeah.
it's like up here, you know?
Mhm.
So I reach my tongue up there and I feel a little hole. I'm like, oh, that shit never healed fully.
Mhm.
And I didn't
Didn't
know it
seal
till
up.
years later. Yeah,
Right.
it didn't fully seal. So I go to this oral surgeon now because now it's not like,
Damn
shock
shit! You
trauma.
probably were like eating and drinking, shit
oh,
probably
bro,
leaking up into your
dude, it was
face
not
and
good.
brain
Yeah, they had
and
to
all
clean
that.
it out and
Oh,
shit. It
fuck.
was not good.
That's
So
bad.
I go to this oral surgeon. He's like, all right, well, this is what's going on. We're going to have to re-stitch it. So I go under for surgery. They re-stitch it up. 3 weeks later, a month later, it opens back up. Right? So I'm like, and this has been years since the
Stop
original.
blowing dudes, man.
Dude,
God
I just
damn.
can't. I can't. Dude. Something takes over me.
Right.
And basically, when I went back, he's like, the problem is right underneath where the hole is,
Mhm.
there's the plate, the metal plate. So there's not enough vascular tissue for your skin to actually heal.
Right.
So we're going to have to take that plate out. We believe that your bone's healed enough to where we can remove that plate and then sew the thing up. So
Shit.
they did that, and it's
Right.
been good ever since. Yeah.
Just don't get
knock on
punched.
wood. Yeah, so now I have
Your whole
yeah,
fucking shit'll crumble.
yeah, exactly. So technically 3 surgeries from that one incident.
Right. Bro, imagine doing surgery for 7 hours. That's crazy. And they're long. I mean, there's fucking like 20-hour surgeries and shit. Like that shit's
Sleeping on the floor and shit. You see
it's
videos.
crazy to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Successful heart transplants and shit.
Yeah. That's wild.
You seen the guy in China who put on those bionic legs? You can just go to the store and buy like, so they're not, when I say bionic, they're like
Oh,
braces.
it's like an exoskeleton.
Yes.
Yes, I've seen these,
That's
dude. They
crazy.
look badass.
You just go
bro.
into the store and go,
And
like,
they
I got a
make you-
long hike today.
They help
Yes.
you walk and
The guy,
shit. And
this
like,
American dude did a video. He's like, yeah, we're in here right now. It's like $40-$50 to
oh,
rent
it's like a
them.
rental.
Yes,
oh, damn,
you can
that's
buy them
dope.
flat out for like
Right,
$900.
right, right. Yeah.
But yeah, he put them on. And he's like, now turn it up, crank it up, and run. And the guy's like, I'm not even doing anything.
Yeah.
It's
That's
like,
so crazy,
dude.
bro.
I'm like,
They have them for like your arms and shit. They have ones for
the
like
tool?
drywall. Yeah, for
yeah,
drills
I've
and for
seen the ones that
drywall
have
and
the
shit.
fucking
Yeah, it's got like
shock
an
thing
arm.
over top.
Well, they have one for like a hammer drill.
Yes.
But it's just like got like a little crane
I've
that
seen
hangs
that.
over you
That
with
one
a
looks
cord.
nice because it's like, yeah, it's holding it for
But they
you.
they also have another one that's just like hooks up to your elbow and has like pistons and shit that like helps you hold your arm, like
It's
you hold
Mega
your
Man
arms up
shit,
like
dude.
this, and it's like, yeah, you're not using any muscle and shit. So yeah, it's pretty tight. Like mech suits for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sick.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully they're cheap enough. You know, before we're dead.
Well, Zuckerberg just came out with them glasses. You seen them? He's got the full blown just today Ray-Ban glasses that you know text come up on. You can adjust so you wear this wrist strap and it knows your muscles. So if you can listen to a music and you can see your whole world through your glasses like I normally would,
right.
But there will be a little thing here that'll say like what music I'm listening to, right? And then I can grab the knob and turn it up in air. Text can come up. I can click on it. I can swipe it away. And it's just like the first augmented reality glasses interface.
No,
I think.
What about the other one? What was the other, like the dumbass goggle looking ones? What were they?
Oh, so that's VR. That's full VR.
No. These were like goggles, but like you would see they were clear, but it was like that. It had
Oh, I guess
augmented
it is
shit up in
augmented
there. It was
reality,
like
yeah.
they were called Google Glass or something. I thought.
Yeah, maybe it ain't the first one. Maybe it's the first one from Facebook or something.
Yeah,
I saw
maybe
something.
That.
First
Meta's
one from,
first ones.
Right,
Yeah, it was
right.
Google Glass, I think it was called. But they
Yeah.
were dumb looking. They had like it looked like
That's
ski
the thing.
goggles.
That's why it was
basically,
smart
but it
for
was
them to
clear and like
Partner
yeah.
with Ray-Bans.
I've seen the ones before that, like just regular Ray-Bans that had just a camera in
Mhm,
them, so where you could like stream or do
Yeah,
whatever
you
the
can.
fuck
Do,
with
I
that.
saw.
That's
I
pretty
started to see an uptick in videos that were from that POV. You know, I'm like, oh, these are from the glasses.
dope. Yeah,
You ain't copping them?
I don't think so. Not yet.
I would ask Mike.
I don't fuck with Apple, so
It's not Apple.
I thought
Meta.
you said it was. Oh yeah, that's not
Zuckerberg.
Apple. Yeah. I don't fuck
Different
with him either, but-
baby blood CEO.
Did you ever see the fuck? Did you see like his Senate hearing, where the dude was fucking ripping into him about like how, Facebook and IG and all this is like detrimental to like teenage girls and all this shit, their mental health and blah blah blah, and he's like, oh no, it's not, and blah blah blah, and the one senator Hawley or whatever fuck his name is, dude, he just fucking rips people to shreds on these Senate hearings. It's crazy. There's videos of it on YouTube. And he like he's like, have you
like sizzle reels?
Bro, he's like, yeah. He's like, look, all these people behind you, they've lost kids and fucking blah, blah, blah. Have you apologized to them? And like Mark
yes.
Zuckerberg's dumbass
I
like
did
gets up
see
and
that.
turns around and like, oh, I'm sorry and that what you're going through. And Yeah, like made him apologize.
That is a
It was
weird
so
spot to
crazy,
be in,
dude.
right? And also, when
It
you're
was
in a
wild.
spot where it's like someone's telling you to do it,
Right.
even if I'm sorry, it's like I'm not about to just
Yeah,
do what
yeah,
you tell
right,
me to
yeah,
do
yeah.
right now. We're
Yes,
doing this thing.
especially like that. It's televised.
Yes,
and like,
yeah,
he
yeah.
just
Hey,
was
turn
like,
around and
yeah.
apologize. It's like now, if I don't, I'm an
Right,
asshole. If I do, I'm a
right.
pussy.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
fuck.
Yeah, so
I would just stay looking at him like I'm terribly sorry, but I'm not gonna tell them until
Right.
I'm out of this room and you haven't told me
I'll
to
do that later. Right. But he's like, are you going to compensate them with your money? And he's like, oh, no, yeah, dude, he fucks their asses up, dude. It's so funny.
You seen Uncle the hearing?
Insurance, State Farm and like all this shit. They're just like, their policy is to like just fuck people out of their money and shit. So
Yeah, I think a CEO got killed over that.
Yeah, maybe. I thought that was a Medicare guy.
Insurance?
Or something. Yeah, you're right.
You know,
You're right.
it's a
It is
scam to
medical
fuck
insurance.
people.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah, yeah.
exact
Well, this was
same
like
MO.
homeowners insurance
Right,
and
it's
shit.
all
They were
the
like,
same.
so like
They
would
win by not giving you money.
they would put a guy on, like, you say a tree fell on your house or something. They would send a guy out here. He would put this big ass report together and be like, oh yeah, it's like fucking $80,000 claim or whatever. And he would take it there. His bosses would get that $80,000 claim and be like, yeah, we're going to put you on another case. We're going to put somebody else on this. And then they would just take him off of the case completely, put somebody else on it, and tell them to like make the shit way lower and then just give people just fractions of what they were supposed to get. Shit's crazy.
Yeah, there's not much you can
fucked
do.
No, I mean, yeah.
It's just like trying to get your own power or something. You know, BD&E got it on lock.
Yeah.
We're fucked. You know, damned if you do, damned if you do.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, sign up to the Patreon. The world's going to shit. You see, you can buy a 20-pound propane tank right on Amazon.
Outside.
Yeah, right on
What
Amazon.
are you flaming up?
Anything you want. That's
I
what's
know what
nice.
I'm saying. What did you get that torch for?
I can't tell you legally.
Okay.
My lawyer told me not to answer questions
I
that
gotcha.
may falsely
Have you
incriminate
seen
me.
like these fucking blow torches and shit that they sell on like?
Yeah, I
they're
think
like,
Elon Musk made them.
Yeah, exactly. They're like Tesla flamethrowers and shit, bro. They're badass.
That's
I
not
wanna
quite
get
what that
one.
is, but you know, you can
Right.
burn some stuff.
Yeah.
I just want to kill some weeds. Apparently, when you get an asphalt driveway, you're supposed to get it seal coated, and if you don't, the grass will start eating away at the sides, which it's done in mine.
Right. So why don't you just get some sealer and put it on there?
Well, because I would need to first kill the grass that's growing through
Okay,
there,
right. And then you're gonna do
seal
that.
it.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Got to hit it with the flame, hit it with the weed killer, and then
When you putting the chimney up, dog, it's about to get cold.
yeah, I got to call that guy today. I had to call the urologist today. My ball still hurt. I had to call.
Still?
Mm-hmm. It comes and goes. The
Yeah,
other day
right,
it was
right,
so bad I
right.
could barely walk.
Ooh. that's
Now
bad.
normally, like throughout my day to day, I feel it zero right now.
Right.
Most
right,
times I feel it
remember
zero.
that,
That's why it's
yeah.
hard for me to call.
Right.
So then when it hurts, I'm like, oh, it hurts so bad. It's like a Sunday. I can't, you know.
Right.
And then
yeah,
Monday I
that
don't
sucks.
feel. So yeah, but I called them. I called AFLAC for my FMLA, which is important, Family Medical Leave Act.
Mm.
If your company offers Family Medical Leave Act, which they might, through your benefits, you can. If you have a pre-existing medical condition, or not even pre-existing, if you have some type of condition, or let's say your grandma is sick and you need to be there to take care of her twice a month, you can take 2 days off a month. You won't get paid for those days, but you cannot be penalized. That's how it is, right? So,
so that's for like the migraine shit you got.
correct. It
Right.
could be about whatever, you know, unrelenting homosexual thoughts at night. You
Right.
know what I mean? Whatever the
Mhm.
thing is, basically, it's like if you can't perform your duties, you know. So I suggest everyone get it. You know, as an employer, you know, you
Is it,
wouldn't
like
want
part
people.
of OSHA or something, or what? is
Yeah, I
it,
think
like
it's just part of like
some
I
law?
think it's part of health insurance. Or it's
Right.
like we have it through AFLAC, you know, at my company.
Oh,
but
okay, yeah.
so yeah, you just file a claim, but it protects your job for
Mhm.
time off, and
So
you
you
don't
can't
have to
get
use it.
fired.
You don't have to ever use it. You
Right.
you can get FMLA, get approved for 5 days a month, never
What is
use
that,
it once.
FML.
yeah, never have to use it.
Yeah.
But
You pay for it.
No,
No?
or
I
the
know
whole company
Aflac
does
is like
probably.
that type of shit where
I think
like,
it's
you
like
pay
the whole
into
company
it and
pays
then you
into
can-
it type
okay,
thing,
yeah.
you know, for those who need like Medicare or something,
Right.
Social Security.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but I don't even know what I was talking about.
Me either.
Sounds right.
Patreon.
Yeah, sign up for the Patreon. Maybe
Sign
we'll
up
know what
for
we're
that.
talking about there. We'll have a subject list.
Yep.
I'm gonna finish putting that together. Patreon,
Oh, the chimney. That's what I was asking.
the chimney. I gotta call Chip. I can get the
material.
materials.
Right.
So yeah, because I demoed the 2 chimneys. I gotta just put one up. Homeownership sucks.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing great about it.
I know. I'm looking into it. It doesn't look great.
No. I think we gotta invest in Bitcoin.
It's too expensive right now.
Nope.
No.
Nah, yeah, you're right. I'm waiting for it to go down, but
Right.
it's gonna go to 1 million before it goes to 0, and it's
Right.
at 100,000. So,
Right.
but I think in the long term, it's gonna be good until quantum computing can figure out the cryptography, and then it's all done. So,
Then you think it's over with.
I think that there's
So what do you think happens to the bitcoins that everybody has?
I think that they're just stealable once you can. they're protected by this encryption.
Right.
And
so
then
you're
once the
saying
quantum computing can figure out the equations.
Right, they're breaking into wallets and taking all your shit.
Correct.
Gotcha.
And then once it's destabilized, it's over. But
right.
that we're probably 5 to 10 years out from quantum computing allowing that, hopefully. So I'm trying to get as much as I can in the next 5 to 10.
Yeah.
And skate out of there.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But thanks for coming, dude. You want to talk about why you want to kill yourself or what?
No, not
Okay.
really.
Yeah.
Not really. My dog's
Mike, you want to talk about why you want to kill yourself?
Nah. Home Depot makes 20 million or billion from their fucking gardening and fucking landscaping section. That makes me want to kill myself.
20 billion a year?
How about
20
this?
billion a year.
How about this? Tom Brady getting $75 million to go to Saudi Arabia and play one flag football game. Does that piss you off?
How much?
No.
$75 million.
The greatest to ever do it. What did he do it
It's
for a
probably,
birthday party or
I was
something?
about to say some 16-year-olds from
Yeah.
Saudi's
No, I
birthday
get it.
Yeah,
party.
it's like
That
a
makes
flag
sense.
football game, 75 mil. Just
He's
to
a
fly
one of a
there.
kind thing, you know?
Wow.
Yeah,
It's still
that's what it costs.
crazy. 75 million. I mean, dude,
It's
10
Saudi
million
Arabia,
is
dog.
Like, man. Yeah,
That's
I mean,
what it costs.
I gotcha.
Let me
You
ask
want
you
me to
this.
go to
I
Saudi
get it.
Arabia?
I
It's
mean,
going
if
to
you
cost you
had
at least
billions
50
of
million.
dollars,
Let me
yeah.
ask you this, Mike. Honest question. How much would I have to pay you for you to go and spend 2 months in jail?
In jail?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got another question
lot.
for you.
A fucking lot.
Like, you obviously won't be making any income, so, you know.
Right. Yeah, dude. Like, 2 months?
Yeah, let's go a month. Let's make it a month. 1 month.
Still, though, I'm out of a job now, so it's like I need, you know,
That's the best thing that could happen to you.
literally, like, it would be. This is funny. I would suck a dick for so much less than what I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
So much less.
So
But,
you're
like
closer to sucking a dick than
75
going
to
to
100
jail.
grand, dude. I need a bunch of money if I'm going.
I
to
don't
jail.
think that's that crazy.
Okay.
I don't think that's that crazy.
But for like the dick, dude, 10 grand. Show me the money.
10?
I don't know.
Can
Show
I
me
borrow
the
2
money.
grand?
Right?
Show me the money. I don't
If
know.
I'm looking at the
I
cash.
don't know.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
a
how
tenth
does
of
the
a
guy
Bitcoin.
is always my question.
Like,
What
I'm,
is the
not, I
guy?
don't know. I'm not looking at him when I'm doing it.
You're going to have to.
Let me ask you this.
Do you?
You have to look at the dick.
I gotta look at the dick. I'm gonna look at him.
Yeah, what if it's an ugly dick, though? Which at
Like,
least
they're
be a
all
pretty...
ugly.
I mean, I prefer cut.
I do too, but like,
Gay!
Yeah, that's a good
I
point.
prefer this dick over
Good
that
point.
dick.
Would you put your mom in prison for
Yep.
a year?
The answer's yes. That bitch
mom
needs
in
to go.
prison for a year.
Sheila, I'm sorry I love you. You could use a little tough love.
You get for $5 million, put her in prison for a year. You can't tell her anything about the money until she gets out.
well, how does she know she goes? How does she go to jail exactly?
I mean, you're framing
Yeah,
her
what's
or
the
whatever. I mean,
charge?
you're framing her with something, or you're putting drugs in her house and she goes to prison. And,
I'll say no because if I could get $5 million for taking a year from me,
right,
I would do it.
right.
I don't want to make that call for someone else.
Right,
Also, my mom's old. She could die.
Yeah,
You know,
I gotcha.
die in jail. That'd be a son of a bitch.
10 million.
Yep. Sorry, she got to go. 10 million. It's like you could be. You know, we're gonna have to take the gamble.
Right.
You got at
I mean,
least
that's
another
what I'm
few years
saying.
in you.
Like, yeah, I mean, you can do a
Um,
year. Come on, and then you could get out and you're set for life.
You could do a year.
to
I
do
couldn't
that
do
year.
2 months. I
She
just
ends
said-
up catching like an actual life charge.
Right.
She
yeah,
has to
she's in-
stab
joins a
someone to
gang and
death.
shit,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
She's like,
Your
hey,
mom's
sorry,
the Aryan
man, fuck.
Sisterhood.
Right. Yeah, that's so funny.
Dude, I wonder if they have Aryan Sisterhood. Like I never thought
I
about
don't think
female
they
gangs.
respect women like that.
I'm saying, do they have their own version in the female prisons? They must.
I guess so.
Like, there's got to be a female BGF running around, right? A female DMI running around?
I
There's
just
got to
think
be
it's just DMI or just BGF, and they just maybe
females
right.
that are in it. That makes sense. That
Or-
would make more sense.
Yeah, I don't know if they're even in it. They're just like
Adjacent.
affiliated.
Yeah, associated
Yeah,
with.
right,
Affiliated with.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I'm sure it's different with certain gangs.
Yeah.
I saw there was like a trans gang or something in like DC, like a gay gang, like gay gangs.
Oh, in D.C., there's like
Yeah.
lots of talks about the,
Yep,
the,
the
the,
gay
the
gangs.
zesty thugs. Yeah.
That's crazy.
out in the world or in jail?
No,
Out
in the
like,
world.
in the streets.
Which is a fair question, yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
no, like they were like roaming the streets of DC. And
Yeah.
now you talk to gangsters in DC, and they're like, "Man, that wasn't really like that." Like it was like 3 guys. Like, but you talk to other people, and they're like, "Nah, they were out here.
Videos on YouTube.
They were out
there's
here
like
carrying
there was a
sticks
few
and
of 'em.
dicks."
Yeah.
What are the odds of like these people finding each other? Like, what's the percentage of a person becoming trans? One. What's the percentage of a person becoming a gang member? You know.
Yeah.
And then to be both
Right.
of those things is like,
And find other people.
and then
group
and then
up
have
together.
A group. That's insanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, with the internet,
That
it's-
helps.
people are grouping up. You know.
Fuck.
Yeah, I think 100 grand is probably good for a month.
100 grand for a month, for sure, I would do that.
You do it for 50?
Now, are we
Yep.
talking prison
Yes,
or jail?
Jail.
Sure. Yes,
Jail.
I would do 50.
I
would do
think
it for
I think
50.
I'd have to because then
I'd do it for 40.
Well, here's the thing.
$10,000 a week?
I was about to say, here's the thing. If I could do 50,000 in a month, can I do it all year?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
How many years would you do if you got
right?
Or how many months would you
There
do?
it is.
If
How many
you got
months would you do? If you got
50,000 per
50,000 a
month?
month. Mike's at 0.
Yeah, 0 amount.
You're at
I'd probably do a year.
oof. Yeah, I'd probably hit 10 months for a nice
What's that,
even
half a
500.
mil?
Yeah. We talking taxed or we talking?
Right,
you know,
right. Yeah, that's the question.
everyone's got
In
a
my
price.
pocket.
You know,
Yeah, for
there's
sure.
the people who do it for TV to 60 days in. That's crazy.
Yeah, but they can get out anytime they want.
Yeah, they
That's
got
the
like
thing
some
about
code.
that. Yeah.
It's awfully cold in here.
Yeah, and after the first episode, everybody was onto it. They're like, oh, yeah, as soon as they saw the cameras, they're like, oh, that's one of those 60-day in motherfuckers.
Yeah, it would be so obvious. They're like, yeah, they're following you specifically.
Yeah.
You walk that way, the camera pans towards you.
Right,
It's like,
yeah, and that's exactly what they did. They were all like, man, why is that motherfucker following you
Mhm.
everywhere?
yeah.
And they were just pulling them out for interviews all the time and shit. Like, yes.
Dude, jail sucked. I was only there once, really. Yeah, once or twice. It sucks bad. They were jail, not prison. So in jail, they were taking the chewing tobacco, you know, that
Drying it up.
that the CO would spit into the trash can, drying it out and smoking it.
Mhm.
So it's been in this man's mouth. It was never meant to be lit on fire and inhaled.
Right.
And people would get it out of the bag and dry it and smoke it. And that's disgusting. And I was with them.
I seen people take the hand sanitizing wipes
and
and
get
wringing
hammered
them
drunk.
out
Hammered.
and drinking it. Yeah,
And
yeah,
get
yeah.
hammered.
Oh, blacked out drunk.
Here's
Yeah,
the thing
yeah,
that
yeah.
got so that's the other thing I was
The
going to bring
gel,
up.
they would squeeze the gel through slices of bread.
Mike,
and they would
Mike.
like get the gel out and like
the
drink
ingenuity
that,
here.
mix it with Kool-Aid and drink it.
I saw him take the Lysol wipes, right? The Lysol alcohol wipes, drain them all out into a bottle, mix it with fruit, the juice mix and shit, right? Kool-Aid mix, and drink it. And I'm like, that's not going to work. It works.
Oh yeah.
People were drunk. Like, I was thinking,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
they'll work a little bit. Tastes like straight fire, you know?
But that's why they don't allow it in like rehabs and shit. You can't have Purell
Yeah.
or mouthwash or
Yep.
any of that type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking crazy.
That is crazy, man.
Drinking
Being that down
mouthwash,
bad,
drinking,
dude.
yeah. I mean,
Squeezing out the fucking hand wipes and getting hammered drunk.
yeah. Yeah, that's fucked up.
I heard about this guy who was getting Suboxone from his girlfriend that had that like goop around the visiting window or whatever.
Mhm.
And I guess like they worked enough of the goop out to get just like a little sliver. So she was sliding him Suboxone, the slips, like, you know, because they're like,
right.
he said he made like 15 grand.
Dude, you can make a lot of money. in
You
jail
sell,
with
you know, a pack of
drugs.
cigarettes for $100 in there or something.
Yeah, one cigarette. Yeah, you could break it down
4.
and sell like fucking for $10 and shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Good
Fuck
time.
jail.
Yeah, fuck jail. We're not going back. Thanks for coming, dude.
Yep, no
Um,
problem.
Yeah.
Hope you make some money on Patreon.
Yeah, we're gonna be Patreon rich, and we're gonna quit our jobs, and you know, it's either that. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna be handing out stickers at Walmart. You know what I mean?
I mean, let's just look
Panning.
at it this way: if you could get 200 people.
Easy. We got 2,000 people on YouTube for free.
Oh, if look, all 2,000 people sign up.
All right, well, that's a
right?
little. That seems like a big jump.
If all 2,000 people sign up,
It would be
let's say-
crazy if they didn't, by the way. But good.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's say not all 2,000, but most of the
Let's
2,000.
call it half of them.
Right. Okay. Well,
Just
there
to
you
try
go.
to be, you know.
1,000. That's $3,000 a month.
Yeah.
You quit your job.
Yeah. Yeah, we could buy a camera.
Yeah. Right.
Pay a guest. It would be a whole new world.
Right.
But yeah, tune into Patreon. We're gonna figure out if they're gonna let us butt fuck on there and yell slurs, and if not, I'm gonna make our own website.
Yeah.
Have to do a gas digital if long enough, you know,
Yeah.
long enough time.
Yep.
That'll become
just-
streamers, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, thanks for coming.
No problem.
Do you want to rap? We got a beat loaded up. If you want to
Yeah, actually, I do want to rap.
do a little 4 to 8 minute freestyle.
Yeah. No, I'm all right.
All right. Well, hey,
Appreciate
thanks,
that.
bro. Love you.
Oh,
Appreciate
shit,
it.
man.
Can I hit that blunt?
Thanks.
We can roll another one.
You
Smoke that whole
blunt?
thing?
If this doesn't work, I'll kill myself.
Damn.